For centuries, philosophy has been a tool used to dissect questions beyond science. Masters of the practice push the boundaries of society to enlighten and educate those around them. People such as Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle have dedicated themselves to their work while being ridiculed by society. But as for the modern age, who do we look to for the same philosophical enlightenment? To find this answer, we may look to the following criteria: their philosophy, influence, and controversial status. And who fits this criterion more than anyone? Kanye West. Yes, the famous rapper is one of the most prominent philosophers of the 21st century.
I have ideas that can make the human race existence within our 100 years better.
Aristotle once concluded that slavery is a completely natural and necessary state, and Plato's understanding of the elements extended to earth, water, wind, and fire. Whether right or wrong, however, the only requirement to being a philosopher is that you have a philosophical body of work, and Kanye West does. Most of his work grapples with the idea of death and being able to achieve your dreams. From a book filled with insightful philosophies and anecdotes to his vast album collection, his work mainly grapples with the idea of death and being able to achieve your dreams. In fact, his ideas stem from a specific branch of philosophy known as existentialism, which emphasizes the individual and their ability to freely determine their own will. Kanye isn't just telling you to follow your dreams, he's telling you how to achieve your dreams.
People don't stand up and protect their dreams. People are too scared of getting, spoofed in a way.
Kanye breaks the chains of society, pressing those who follow to do the same, which is the source of his major influence on society, and it doesn't take much looking to see this influence. He's ahead of his time and is consequentially changing music like no one else can. But besides his dynamic repertoire of 8 studio albums filled with the idea that you can achieve any dream, Kanye's work extends to being a producer, reality star, and fashion designer. Many producers look to West's production style for inspiration. As for the modern fashion scene, elite fashion designers such as Riccardo Tisci, Anna Wintour, and Phoebe Philo praise Kanye as a visionary for the future of fashion. His own shoe, titled the Yeezy Boost 350s, was the most valuable sneaker of 2015, and even brought in the most monetary shoe sales in the second quarter of that same year. But fashion and music influence aside, West does put out a persona of controversy. However, Kanye's drive to impact modern culture directly reflects his ability to be controversial.
I refuse to follow those rules that society has set up in the way that they control people with low self-esteem.
Ancient philosophers spent most of their political lives in controversy. In fact, Socrates was wrongfully put on trial when his practice of philosophical education was misunderstood as corrupting the youth. So Kanye West may be egotistical and excessive, but what he says affects societal dialogue. And whether you think Kanye's commentary is valid or not, you have to admire the creative skill of a man who can showcase his vision with such accuracy. West may not be the most likable figure of the 21st century, but in an age of progression, his ideas are impactful, whether you like him or not.
The clock's ticking, I just count the hours. Stop tripping, I'm tripping off